Eagles Redskins. I don't even want to watch this football game. I don't want any. I mean, if I bet on it, I'm going to watch it, but I don't want to have anything to do with it at this point. Eagles minus 4.5. This total at 40. Love hearing Donnie talk about his Eagles. 49 Fahrenheit, mostly sunny. 14 miles per hour is the expected weather Sunday in Washington. Eagles were terrible last night. They lose Lane Johnson and Alshon Jeffrey, and they battled back. That's a crippling blow. They battled back. Peterson made some nice adjustments at the half. They showed heart. The Redskins played the Packers tough last week. Held Aaron Rodgers to 195 passing yards. They did get crushed on the ground for 174 yards. Haskins is playing better, 16 for 27, 170 yards, 1 TD, 1 pick. Geis, MCL sprain. It's too bad. 5 carries, 43 yards. He was looking good. Now they have to go back to old man Peterson. Eagles 2-4 on the road. I mean, I know Prince of the City is going to be backing the Redskins. What do we do with their Eagles in this spot, Donnie?
You know what's interesting is you take a look. The Eagles are injured beyond repair, and it's been that way the entire year. But I got to tell you, they got lucky last night that Daniel Jones wasn't healthy because he would have been able to make some plays. They're not going to get 24 yards in the second half. And, Eli Manning just looking for a way down. You saw the second half. I mean, you had guys getting one hand on Eli Manning as they ran by, and he just would take sacks. You're going to get another break this weekend again. You say, well, wait, how can you get a break? The Eagles barely can even show up. Injured at wide receiver the same way the Washington Redskins are. A horrific young quarterback that's really not being coached appropriately and just being run out there week to week to see what he can actually make. The one bright spot that you had for the Washington Redskins coming into this football game was like, look at this. Committing to the ground game. Darius Geis, the high draft pick we always thought would be successful. He's coming into his own. He's going to be out this week again. So you rely on the old man, Adrian Peterson, 3 yards in a cloud of dust. I'm not saying the Eagles can even win this football game, but I got to tell you, if that was Case Keenum starting on the opposite side and Darius Geis was healthy, the Washington Redskins would be able to win this game easy. The same way if Daniel Jones played last night for the New York Giants, they would have won that football again. So getting a little bit healthier, but I also like to talk sometimes, when we talk about prepping games. Next week, our good friends at BetOnline already hung the line, Jimmy. Dallas Cowboys -1 over the Philadelphia Eagles in Philadelphia next week. It'll be hard-pressed for the Eagles to even compete or fight in that game. But being down so many chances at wide receivers, so many players, it's kind of funny because they're going to bring in some, extracurricular guys, for a better sense of the word, free agents off the street. They're going to be built on the running game, which is okay. And when Lane Johnson leaves football games and doesn't play for the Eagles, it usually doesn't turn out all that well. They're so banged up and injured. It looks like you'd be leaning towards the points with Washington in a slugfest. 17-14, probably a final here. If the Eagles even do win this game, I lean towards the Washington Redskins early in the week here, Jimmy.
Tomino says Eagles are a great under team right now. No receivers and defense is healthy. Is this a great under spot right now? Robert Weimer says 40 seems high. Like the under, but can't bet because I don't want to watch this crap. Is this an under spot, Donnie?
It really is, Jimmy, and it's a great call by the chat box because when you take a look at overs, what do we really like? Exciting offense with teams willing to take shots downfield. McLaren's a pretty good wideout as a young guy. He really can't get the ball from a rookie quarterback that Dwayne Haskins is playing and flip it around to the Eagles. Outside of Carson Wentz putting the entire team on its back, there's no deep shots. There's no running after the catch. There's no explosive plays coming in the running game either way. 40's going to be tough to get in this football game. I agree with the chat box here and you, Jimmy.
Yeah, that was something that I've got a lot of angles that I've got locked in. I have not bet anything yet. I wanted to talk that with you guys. That's not one of them. I do find sneaking under these totals is very dangerous. And at 40, I'm hesitant. And I know Haskins can make mistakes. It's not. I guess after talking it out, it does seem like the play and something I should have here written in my notes.